It's been nearly 2 years since we've talked about My Life as a Teenage Robot merchandise. I wasn't expecting to make a follow-up video, but there's a pretty important update I feel we have to make. Zen Monkey Studios is an American company which makes high-quality pins based on beloved properties. Whether they're cartoons, anime, or video games, Zen Monkey Studios has you covered with high-quality pins and other general merch. So recently, they got their hands on the license to make My Life as a Teenage Robot merchandise. This led to the creation of these incredibly high-quality pins. Just to get this out of the way, I'm not sponsored by Zen Monkey Studios. I legitimately really like how these pins look. The only thing that stopped me from buying them on the spot is the ridiculous cost to ship something from America to Canada. I'm hoping that the company gives us Canadians alternative ways to get them. If I do get my hands on them somehow, I'll do a full review. You can buy all 3 for $23. And while that sounds expensive, I think they look good enough to warrant the cost, especially if you're a hardcore fan of My Life as a Teenage Robot. I'm clearly not the only one who thought this because they sold out really quickly. Luckily, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be keeping them in stock. I left a link to the store where you can buy the pins in the description. I could understand if you're a bit skeptical about my intentions to make a full video about one new piece of merch. Well, Zen Monkey Studios has been talking with My Life as a Teenage Robot fans, and they've definitely noticed how fast the pins sold. Under a tweet revealing they're restocking the My Life as a Teenage Robot pins, our resident Australian Debunker Zero left an interesting comment. While this comment was clearly passive-aggressively poking fun at the lack of My Life as a Teenage Robot merch, Zen Monkey responded with some groundbreaking news. Zen Monkey Studios actually went out of their way to email their contacts at Nickelodeon to investigate the newfound interest in the show. Will this give us new merch? Maybe, maybe not. All I know is we've never been closer to more merch, and you guys should buy those pins as soon as they're back in stock. While I've got your attention, I figured I'd mention some merch that I happened to miss in our first video about this topic. I forgot to mention the Australian release of My Life as a Teenage Robot on DVD. This featured the entire series and was licensed to Beyond Home Entertainment. I'm pretty sure that the contents of the DVDs are identical to the American releases, but it's still cool to get them all in one box. In fact, this is the DVD set that Nathan from My Life as a Teenage Robot Rebooted owns. While this falls in line with our video game appearances of Jenny Wakeman video, I figured I'd mention that the Lemser Piju from the My Life as a Teenage Robot subreddit found another appearance. This game was on the Nickelodeon plug-and-play console by using something called the Game Key to make the cartridge compatible. Anyways, Jenny was in a game called Nicktoons Birdie Putt. She's a playable character, which is cool, but it's just mini-golf. This Redditor was the only person to mention this game to me, so I don't think it was a huge loss for that video. I want to clear up one last thing: non-official merch. Like what you can find on Etsy isn't the same as official merch. To me, a huge reason why I buy merchandise is to help show Nickelodeon that there's still interest in My Life as a Teenage Robot. The actions of a single person may seem insignificant, but if a group of us buy official merch, they'll have more of an incentive to make more merch and possibly greenlight another season. Regardless of this, I found an unofficial Teenage Robot magnet at a flea market, and I've seen some pretty cool unofficial Jenny plushes floating around. Let your personal morals decide whether you should buy unofficial merch. So, will you be buying the pins we showed off? Why or why not? Let us know in the comments below. I've been your narrator, Andre. Thanks for watching.
for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a rating. If you want to reach us, leave a comment. Or check out our other platforms. Links are in the description.
Art. 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 No more art.